Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing 2 videos in one. I'm gonna vlog today and I'm gonna go over how I plan our meals for the week. We just got back from camping for 24 hours. I cleaned us out beforehand even though it's only 24 hours. So we need to start all over. I decided I'm gonna put in 2 videos because that video would be so long. The food, like preparing our meals. Not preparing, planning our meals. Plus, I have like a system I like to go through. So if I'm wearing the same clothes as last week or the next week, you'll know why. Please excuse my dog's little feet. There's a few things I like to do before I start planning our meals, and that is first to shop our inventory. So when you're looking at my planner and how I inventory, which by the way, I just got this planner off of Etsy and I love it because of the kitchen inventory. Now what I'm gonna do is go through the house and I'm gonna fill in the things that I know we have or I bought. Also, please excuse any spelling in here. I'm not a speller, okay? And a lot of this is shorthand. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, fill this back up. I'm just gonna do a quick glance over everything and then I'll come back here and show you what I do next. Okay, I don't put everything on my list, but the majority of like the big staple things are there. And then I can always go and check if I have other items that I need for a recipe if I needed it. So now what I do is I go through and I kind of organize them really quick because I've erased a lot of things. Also, when I was going through the house, I wrote down any things I already know that we need to buy. Normal eggs and then the milk that we make our protein ice cream from. What I do next is I ask Logan the days that he will more than likely not be here for like around dinner time. And I believe he told me 3 days this week. I need to plan for 3 easy meals and then probably just 1 that he can cook. So I'm pulling from over in my meals category because I know those are already like mostly made. I think even though I know Tiny will not be happy about it, we're just gonna do the salmon. It's not her favorite and we had it recently, I think last week. So we'll do salmon. So I always go through and I pick the protein first and then I go through and pick the veggie and then the carb. So salmon, you kind of already know what carb you like to pair. Salmon, I know I'll probably pair it with rice. Yeah, I think we're just gonna do broccoli, even though I pair it with that every single time. So broccoli and rice. Oh, I could do the chili chicken instead. Yeah, let's do that. Just because we just had salmon in. And then we'll do nachos. Usually I put all the meal ideas to the side first and then move them to the days, but I'll just choose random days. Nachos already have a ton of veggies already in them. They have broccoli, cauliflower, carrot. They have beans and stuff, which aren't vegetables, but you know, legumes. I think I'll need chips, because I don't know, I don't usually write those things down, but I might need some of those. But I know I already have Gouda cheese. I know it's not cheddar, but we're just gonna use what we have. Now let's do burger bowls. And I already have everything for that. And then one night Logan can grill chicken, and that should be good. One day we'll probably do out. There will always be leftovers. The handwriting is getting terrible. I am doing this where it was standing up on my stand. Now I have it writing, so when you're like judging my writing. I always plan for eating out one day, and to be honest, it very rarely happens because I'm too frugal for that. So that's how I go through and do all these. I know for burger bowls, the veggies with it will already be like tomatoes, lettuce, everything you'd put like on a burger. And then the carb, I always do sweet potato sticks, wedges. The grilled chicken, I will do, we will use the zucchini, and what should we for carb? Do roasted potatoes. Let's do that. I have a few left. I do want to figure out breakfast because we are out of literally everything that I usually do. The only thing we have is bagels right now, and I need to make pancakes. I don't necessarily need to make granola because we have so much of it that's store-bought, but it's not very delicious. Pancakes, breakfast cookies, overnight oats, and that should be good. And then for lunches, we usually do leftovers, or we do a charcuterie board, which is like whatever meat. We have like the summer sausage in our fridge. We need to do a new cheese to expand our taste buds, you know. Yeah, those charcuterie boards for lunch. We'll do sandwiches, so I need to also make bread. You'll see that I wrote down I need to make more electrolytes. Hopefully this video makes sense. Then you can kind of see like how we go about things, how I kind of manage our house without having to like buy a bunch of food all the time. So on my list, I only have eggs, KierraLife, potentially Oreos because I saw we were pretty much out of those. One new cheese for Tiny to try, syrup and almond milk from Costco. So I do need to go through, and for my cookies, I need to make sure I have everything for those because those have quite a few different ingredients in them. Hopefully this makes sense. It saved us a ton of money every time I do this because you go to your own pantry first, so you don't waste any food. You know pretty much everything that you have all the time. I'll even pull this up at the grocery store if like I haven't planned, which is pretty rare, but I can already see like what we have, what we don't have. And then even things that I do buy frequently, I like to know if we even have it still. I think that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments, but this is our system. It's worked for us. Things can always be moved around. This is why I meal prep a lot, or double prep a dinner that I'm making, so that I can always put some in the freezer for later. Hopefully you guys like this video. I find it intriguing how people plan their meals each week, and this is, again, just saved us a ton of money, a ton of time too, because I'm not like searching Pinterest or whatever. Sometimes I get on if I need or want a new idea, but this is pretty much what I do. So yeah, anyways, thanks for coming to my little cozy corner of the internet, and I will see you guys in my next video.